Hello, I'm Antony Pitts, the Artistic Director of Australia's National Vocal Ensemble, the Song Company. As we move into uncertain times ahead in 2021, something's become more certain and necessary than ever. For those of us who live in Australia, engaging with the past and present experience of our First Nations hosts is the meaningful way forward into the future. Here at the Song Company, we've been fortunate to be able to work alongside Indigenous artists and musicians over many years, from William Barton to dance company Carol Projects. In 2021, our season culminates in October-November with a special main stage project for 7 singers working together with Elizabeth Shepherd and Sonia Hollowell, Indigenous composers who are both also singers. We'll be telling you more about this project across 2021, but suffice it to say for now that it's directly inspired by the principles underlying the Uluru Statement from the Heart. My first season, back in 2016, was called Into Something, ... which was a fragment of a quote from Shakespeare's The Tempest, where one who has been shipwrecked on a foreign shore undergoes a sea change into something rich and strange. And that was my expectation, and indeed experience. 5 years later, as the Song Company and I embark on another chapter, steering Australia's national vocal ensemble through uncertain waters, I now have a better idea of where we should be heading. Into the heart. My own literal physical journey in 2020 from Uluru at the heart of the continent, northwards to Kakadu and the Darwinian coast, was also a spiritual journey into the heart. And one of the pieces of art that came directly from that road trip is a 25-part choral motet called Transients, Passing Through, which we already have recorded and now plan to tour in May-June of 2021 as part of our rescheduled main stage programme, Burden of Truth. Burden of Truth also features the world premiere live performances of Gavin Bryars' minimalist classic, Jesus' Blood Never Failed Me Yet, in a new, entirely a cappella version. 50 years ago, in 1971, Gavin was struck by the tape loop of a homeless person singing a fragment of a hymn tune, and added his own harmonies and instrumentation to create a hypnotic and moving piece that has gained almost a cult following around the world. Our performances will vary from venue to venue, designed to be able to incorporate audio-visual elements and local singers in a way that makes this iconic piece more relevant than ever. With COVID impacting our lives in different ways, but particularly affecting the gathering together in one place, so live concerts, and moving interstate, so our national touring, we've decided to create a 2021 season that is as nimble and transformative in a positive way as the virus is negatively. Our first quarter of the year focuses on 2 programs with our ensemble artists, Dancers of Passion, from Dance-tastic Brahms to Lovesick Granados, curated and led by our Associate Artistic Director, Francis Greep, and Turning the Table, where I'll be returning to the rich treasures of English Renaissance part books featuring Golden Polyphony by Thomas Tallis, Robert Parsons and William Byrd. Also in the first quarter, we're scheduling new performances of close-up recitals with our principal artists, some of which never happened at all in 2020, and some of which never got to the places they were meant to. Koen van Stade in Dichterliebe Reimagined, Amy Moore in Chant d'amour et de mort, and Max Riebel in Bach to the Future. And then we plan to reunite our principal and ensemble artists for Messiah Parts 2 and 3, just in time for Easter 2021, with another intimate salon interpretation, this time we hope in front of a live audience, as well as on our digital platform. Following our second quarter main stage tour of Burden of Truth, where we will also collaborate where we can with local choirs, we move on to another long-awaited main stage project for the third quarter of 2021, Arms of Love, featuring a Baroque masterpiece by Buxtehude, Membra Jesu Nostri, interleaved with a brand new commission by Australian composer Chris Williams, partly setting words by refugee Behruz Buchani, already completed for us in 2020, and eagerly awaiting first workshops and rehearsals. It's called I Pray the Sea. Arms of Love is not just about combining much-loved old and unique new music, but also about bringing together Indigenous choreographers Thomas E.S. Kelly and Tari Sansbury and their dance company Carol Projects, with the left-field theatrical direction of Robert McFarlane, who will also be singing tenor in a vocal quintet made up from our principal and guest artists. We also have more close-up recitals in the works for the second half of the year, including Emeriti artist Taryn Fiebig, who recently joined us for Messiah Part 1 and SongCo LAB. And we'll be announcing details of our 2021 SongCo LAB programme, including a Sydney course scheduled for April. Dates and venues for the first quarter of the year will be announced in January, and given constantly changing circumstances, new dates will be added as we go. We understand that this is a different model from previous years, and we ask you to hang in there with us as we try to get as many performances available in person for you as we can, while continually growing our in-camera offering online for those of you unable to see and hear us live. Our brand new digital membership program has two main purposes. Firstly, as a home for presenting our audio and video content on demand while generating income to pay for it, and secondly as a new channel for connecting with you, our audience and supporters, through online chat, notifications, newsletters and more, all at the.song.company. You can sign up for free and choose to become a bronze, silver or even gold member with no tie-in period. Feel free to cancel and upgrade at any time. As a bronze member, you can listen to all our new albums as they're released. As a silver member, you can also watch all of our video and new digital concerts collection, as well as our educational content. As a gold member, you can download our new albums and get special access to behind-the-scenes content as it's uploaded across the year. As we move into uncertain times ahead, we hope that this growing musical offering will reach into the hearts of our fans and music lovers across Australia and around the globe. Join us online at the.song.company. Thank you for listening.